Yeah, look at that. See, that tells you that they are one for one in design because they fit in the real case. The elusive hunt continues for the perfect AirPods replica. Guys, it has been over 2 years since the original release of the AirPods, and every other month, another clone is coming out, another perfect replica, better in some way. And I've had so many people ask me to review the latest and greatest in AirPod clone technology. So that's what we're gonna do today. I just wanna put this into perspective. It has been over 2 years, and just now are like third-party manufacturers catching up to the one-to-one design, the shape and everything, to where they can almost copy it. Obviously, the only place they can't is the software integration with the W1 chip, but let's see how much further this version has gotten since the last. I made it like 4 months ago, and I was very impressed by those. I believe it's one of these. As you can see, I've reviewed quite a bit here. So it was one of these, and I was just like, wow. Okay, this is the really big AirPods clone. Definitely not this one. That was an early version. Look at that. That's hideous. I think. No, that's huge version 2. Definitely one of these, I think. Yeah, Patty Air Minis. So this was the version that got the closest so far. I'll kind of keep this as reference here. It was like $35, $40. This newer one is a little bit more, and it's getting really close to that point where you're like, why even bother? I'd rather just pay for AirPods at this point. I think these are $50, $55 to $60 depending on where you get them. So it's getting very close to the AirPods price, and believe me, there's nothing like the AirPods integration with the W1 chip. You don't have to mess with any Bluetooth settings ever. You just pay for that convenience once, and your life is easier after. So, I always recommend going for the AirPods, especially when you can get them cheaper for less in other areas like eBay, Costco, around $145, $150. So it's not too bad. This is it. As the website, the listing says, it is a super copy. I don't even think these have names. They're just calling it the AirPods Super Copy. Works with touch, voice control, original quality A+. I mean, this is some high-end stuff for the Chinese market. Okay, comes well packaged, and whoa, I can already tell they're really trying to copy the Apple box in here. Yeah, that is like the actual size. So I have the real deal right here. We're gonna be obviously benchmarking it against the real deal. Cool, so they're actually sealed like Apple's. They have a pretty low resolution image here, but it is embossed, which is cool, just like Apple's, so you do get that feeling. It's, as you can see, the color of the box even is different. It's like a muted white, not very sharp. It says AirPods. This is the first case that I've seen that actually tries to be AirPods. If you look at any of these, like, they have a bunch of junk. Obviously, they don't look like AirPods. So they weren't really trying to compete. I mean, maybe this one, but they didn't say AirPods or anything like that. This one just blatantly tries to be AirPods. But let's check it out on the back here. So very similar images. Literally copied everything one for one on the packaging. So that's a good sign. They've got the attention to detail. It's a good sign, I mean, in a sense that you're getting your money's worth for $50. But okay, let's see what's inside. So they got the Apple difficulty opening the box down too. Oh man, why is this so difficult? Oh, it was like stuck with glue. Okay, so designed by Apple in California. Different shading here, but they did get this down. AirPods, all in Chinese on this side. So Bluetooth 5.0. Okay, there's no way that's Bluetooth 5.0, but it says it is. Music is 2.5 hours long. If this really is Bluetooth 5.0, they one-upped Apple on that. Apple isn't even at that point. But okay, so wow, look at that, the size. The size is absolutely perfect. That is literally the size. So that's the old version, the perfect, almost perfect one that I said before. Look at that. That is pretty dang close. I am impressed. Let's see what else is in here. So you get the cable, which doesn't seem too bad, usable. So cool. They've got everything down so far. Now it's all up to whether this performs like the real deal. Even the packaging, they copied that from Apple. Yeah, so literally same exact deal how you open it. I like that. Very tiny. It's not as heavy, like it's not as dense, but it feels identical in size. We've got the buttons on the back, the text, which is a little sloppy. Let's see the hinge. They almost got the snappiness. This one is way more sharp. Just buying the real deal just to do this in your pocket, pissing people off all the time. It is the best thing. That is why it's worth the entry ticket of the real deal. This is pretty close, and I think I'll always judge clones by how snappy the lid is, but it's cool. It is magnetic though. That's what I like. So they have the magnet in there. Okay, let's take a look at these. Wow. Yeah, that is literally the size of AirPods. I would not know the difference from real ones and these. So look at that. That is very, very close. Identical almost. Wow. Okay, that's kind of amazing. Like, they've finally caught up 2 years later. So they have the accurate designs, the little attention to detail, like the left and right. They charge the same exact way. So if you actually get in really close here, you can tell that the grading is a little bit different. I've never seen it that precise on a clone. The ports are all the same. Wow, by far the best version of the AirPods ever. Now actually, which one is real and not? Oh, this one. Okay, so let's see the fit and finish. Yeah, they feel exactly like AirPods in my ears. So comfort is good. Okay, so let's see what happens if we try and charge this. So it does have an LED. These go to white when charging. Oh no, blinking green. Interesting. I wonder if the real AirPods case will charge these. Well, if they fit. Yeah, look at that. See, that tells you that they are 1-for-1 in design because they fit in the real case. Very cool. Chinese market, thank you. So let's see what it takes to connect. That's the other true test here is obviously you're paying for the convenience for the W1 chip. When you open up the case, it's gonna connect to your iPhone basically like right away. What's new is that they don't have buttons on the individual AirPods. And wow, these look so ancient already compared to these. I am so impressed. Look at that. It literally shows up as AirPods. So these guys actually went above and beyond with the details. So I think I connected others before. And this is what it looks like a bunch of numbers and crap. Obviously that's not AirPods. So these guys, whoever made this was a little bit smarter with that. Cool, I like that. A little attention to details. Okay, so now time to connect. I'll select that. And if this does connect to both instantly, just a winner right here. Let's see if it did. Try and play some music. And my music app just froze. I love that this keeps happening to me. Okay, so they're both connected. Oh my gosh. Okay, this changes the equation. Like before with this one, I was like, I mean, if you're on a budget, maybe, but wow, these are literally more than half as good as the AirPods for half the price. So what volume am I at? About a third. So about 2/3 volume is very loud. I need to go to the bass part. Like, say yeah. Wow, guys, I'm not even exaggerating. This is not bad at all. Pulling it out does not pause the music though. Let's see these touch controls that they were saying. So yeah, double tap does pause it. Double tap hopefully plays. Yeah, it does. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So, okay. Whoever did this did a very good job. It's a clone, but it's a very good one too. Very impressive. Same size, same functionality. Auto connects to both. I mean, you couldn't really ask for more here. What else? What else? So let's see what other touch controls it has. Ooh, driving hazard. They actually warn you not to drive with these, okay. I'm sure they really care about that. But I like that they made everything so simple. It's very simple to follow. Like, I'm just appreciating those little things. After years of looking at these, this is a breath of fresh air here, like in the replica market anyways. They just need to make an iPhone like this, the replica iPhones. Touch function. When there is incoming call, you can hang up. Play the next song at 2 consecutive points. What does that mean, 2 consecutive points? What is 3? So 3 goes back, 2 pauses. Oh no, 1 pauses. Okay, yeah, so 2 is the one that skips. Okay, so it does work. Double tap, or no. So like half the time it thinks I'm just doing it play pause. You have to be pretty firm on that, like hurt your ear almost. But it does work. So, okay guys, and the sound, like I'm telling you, the sound is not bad. It is very close to real AirPods. Let's try and get it really loud here. Let's play a good song. Steve Aoki. Ooh, these do get loud. Wow. I would say these get louder than the AirPods. Here, I'm gonna turn it up all the way. Like you can actually hear them. They're pretty considerably loud. These make a punch. So I noticed right away, if you take both out, they'll pause. Yeah, there we go. So if you take both of them out, that's when it plays and pauses. Cool. If the battery life is as they say, and it's about 2 to 3 hours, that is not bad at all. Yeah, 3 hours listening time, standby 120 hours, talk time 5 hours. Okay. Literally, that's all I'm gonna say is at $50, this does not seem like a bad value at all. Considering all the other clones that were around $30, $40, $20, junk. Like there's something here in these for sure. I'm not gonna share these. Obviously this is a replica. I don't wanna share where to buy them and stuff, but you can easily find these if you just look online. Just gonna say this, what I noticed, same size matters a lot. The sound quality is good. The number one thing is the pairing. When you pair it, it pairs to both right away. You don't have to mess with these, like you had to individually pair each AirPod. They had buttons on them and stuff. No, that's no longer the case. It's literally 1 for 1. So this is by far the most perfect replica of AirPods ever. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I hope this helped you. If you were looking for AirPods but wanted a cheaper alternative, definitely try these out. Not even to try to fool people that you're using real AirPods. These are just genuinely a good product and I'm very impressed. Yeah. Anyways, guys, there it is. As for AirPods 2, if you're on the edge, I would honestly wait until March. That's likely when AirPods 2 are going to be released after the iPad event, if there is to be. But everything is pointing towards that happening. So I just want to say thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully I made your search easier if this is what you were looking for. Yeah, well done, guys. Whoever made this, if you're watching, well done. I appreciated the attention to detail here. All right, guys. Peace.